Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your boy Underused here. I'm going to give you a little bit of a woods guide farming for ice cream cones. It's a 6L31 60 round mags, as well as getting some items for the therapist quests, being the Salewa and the Morphine drops. So for this, we're going to drop on woods, obviously. We're going to bring in our woods map and our ZB014 key. And I'm using the alpha container as I have the standard edition, but obviously any container is going to work. I'm going to spawn here in the daytime, but I highly recommend you do this during a nighttime raid. That's where you're going to see the most success. I just want you to be able to see the map more clearly. This run is designed to get us the maximum amount of chances of finding the 6L31s without wasting time, as well as finding good loot and getting out of the raid if we do happen to find said good loot. I feel so many of the farming guides out there right now don't give you a holistic experience of what it is that a hatchling run should be if things go right. So I'm going to run down a whole bunch of contingencies, and hopefully this helps y'all out. So first off, we're just going to run towards ZB014. If you don't know where it's at, just look it up on a map. Generally, if you find this house in any one of your wood spawns, because you can spawn from here to Kingdom Come basically, you're going to look for the house and you're going to run towards the wall and to the right. You can find it on any map. It's fairly easy to locate once you find it a couple of times. So yeah, so this loot, oh hey, you can see it off there in the green smoke. This box that we're running to right now, I believe has the highest chance to drop the 6L31 mags, and has a possibility of dropping an M4 and an AS Val. So I'll run down a couple different plans of what to do if you were to run into those items, and what to do if you don't find a 6L31. This is a fairly extensive route, and if you're on nighttime, I would say a little bit more than half of my raids I get to survive through this. So we're just going to drop down here, and we are going to open up the door. First thing we do very quickly, we just raid this box. This is the box with the high chance for the 6L31s. So once you get done looting this box, let's say you get a 6L31. Take that, put that in your alpha container, run to the nearest scav, get dropped. Pop the 6L31 in your inventory and run it back. There's no point in you trying to get out of the raid with anything else at that point. You just made a very quick and efficient jump towards your quest objective. Now let's say you get an M4 or an AS Val. If you get that, grab that and get out of here. I'll show you the route to run there here in a second, but now let's run down the middle one, which is I got this AK-74 and I don't want to run out and die. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this AK-74, put it on my back, and I'm going to check these cabins, see if there's a Salewa or a Morphine. Don't see anything, and then we're going to check this wooden crate. You search this wooden crate because it has a chance for a 6L31. Fairly low, but there is still a chance. Search this med bag, maybe you find a Salewa or a Morphine, and then search these cabinets, same thing. So if you got the 6L31 and you're ready to die, just run out down there. There's a car down there, and it spawns a lot of scavs over there. Let's say you get the AS Val or the M4, you're going to run the exact same route we're heading right now. If you've got the AS Val or the M4 though, I would just recommend leaving immediately, and the best way to do that is going to be running past this big rock, staying through these trees, and getting the heck out. But what I like to do is, if you are deciding to stay in the raid because either you didn't find a 6L31 or you found an AK-74 and you want to try this out, instead of taking that M4 or Val and just running this way, we're going to come over to these wooden crates. You're going to search both of these wooden crates, as they both have chances to drop 6L31s, as well as some other goodies like mods and what have you. Once you get done checking those, we're going to head over to Scav Spawn USA. Now, Scav Spawn USA has its name for a reason. There's lots of scavs over here during a nighttime raid. I've noticed about one maximum. But most of the time, whenever you're coming over this direction, it means you're looking to get dropped, so you can continue on to the next raid to get another chance of getting that 6L31. Being fast and efficient, not wasting any excess time. But if you get all the way over here and you don't find any scavs, which it's about 50-50 whether or not, search this box. This box has a chance to drop a 6L31. And then we come over here, we'll search this wooden crate, and then if we still don't have the 6L31, look through all of these for any other quest items you may need. Now, let's say you're still alive at this point, you got this AK, and you're like, well, I don't want to get out of this raid quite yet, I still have the chance to loot some things, so you're going to come right over here. This is this is lumberyard. It has a lot of good loot. Biggest drawback with it is it has a lot of good loot, so everyone's over here generally. But if you're in a nighttime raid, I haven't gotten dropped in Lumberyard once since I've been running this farming route. What we're gonna do over here, just gonna pop into this building, and you have 2 boxes. Both of these boxes have a chance to drop a 6L31, I believe. And they also spawn fairly good weapons. You might get you could get anything from this box, as far as I know. I don't think there's any weapons limited or restricted from not dropping in that box. Once you loot those 2 boxes, if you got something good, I heavily recommend just heading up this hill, getting around the corner, and going that way. Then there's this weapon crate back here. I wouldn't suggest looting it because you're very exposed once you start looting that, and a lot of scavs spawn up over on these hills. At nighttime, normally they don't see you, but sometimes they like to roam around here. You know how scavs are. Then once we get done over there, we come over here. Oop, no, come into the middle one. We're gonna search that safe right there. Then once we get done searching that safe, we come over here and we're gonna search this med bag, and there could be a couple of goodies on here. I think a Bitcoin might be able to spawn here. It's a very low chance, but there's a possibility. Once we search that, come over here to this 3rd cabin, and then this is our 3rd med bag of the time. So if we're having troubles finding Salewas or Morphines, this is our 3rd med bag and 5th possible location to find one of those. Now I'm going to show you the last destination we're going to have, and this is if you're still looking for the Salewas and Morphine. Come over here and search this bag right here. I'm not going to try and make the jump, it's just going to artificially extend the video, but you basically get up there, run, and jump when you get here. So now we're looking to exit. Maybe we have a shotgun, maybe we dropped a scav, maybe we have like an AK like I have right here, and I decide I want to get out. We're going to get around this rock, and we're going to run through these trees and head towards the extract over there, and I'm about to tell you the name of it. That is UN Roadblock, so if you follow on behind these rocks closest to me and keep following it down, you will find the main extract for this area. But let's say you want to continue this raid because you haven't found the 6L31, but you're not ready to die because you got like an AK-74 or a shotgun or something and you want to go and sell it. Go to UN Roadblock, which is if you follow this path down here along this lakeside, keep following it down, hit that rock wall, and then keep following that down left. You will find 2 ammo boxes, which both have a chance to drop a 6L31 to help you complete that quest. Yeah, so there's not much to it. It's a fairly good farming route if you do it at nighttime. I haven't died but a handful of times. Most of the time it's me running out to get myself killed so I can get back and get into the Hatchling to find another 6L31. This quest has been a pain in the butt for me, but this is how I ended up completing it, was just keep running it back and running it back and running it back, being as efficient with my time as I can be. I hope this route helps. It gives you plenty of opportunities to find Salewas, Morphines, as well as 6L31s. If you got any questions about it, put them in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time.